Good morning, children.
Morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Morning. Good morning, beta. Okay, let me revise very quickly what we did yesterday. Tell me the stages of succession. We have already done primary succession. Now tell me the stages of a hydrarch succession. I told you that hydric species or xeric species. What is the climax community?
Mesic.
Mesic.
Mesic. Now a very quick revision. Tell me very fast. Which is the first stage?
Phytoplanktons.
Phytoplanktons.
Next.
Free floating
Free floating angiosperms.
Yes. Next.
rooted hydrophytes.
Rooted hydrophytes.
Good. Good. Next.
Sedges.
Sedges.
Fine. And then finally.
Grasses and trees.
Grasses and trees.
Good, good. So we moved on to what? Hydric habitat to what, beta?
Mesic.
Mesic habitat.
Mesic habitat. Similarly, we did for xeric also. Tell me quickly, what was the first stage?
Lichen.
Lichens.
Good. What do lichens secrete?
Acids.
Acid.
What do acids do?
Weathering of rock.
rocks.
Because of which what is formed?
Soil.
Soil.
Soil. What goes in the soil first?
Bryophytes.
Bryophytes.
Why only bryophytes grow?
Because they
Because
need
they
less soil
need a
to
small
grow.
amount of soil.
Very good, children. And after bryophytes?
Bigger plants.
Bigger plants and trees.
And then a forest is formed. So your xeric habitat also. The climax stage is again what it is, beta?
Mesic.
Mesic.
Very good. So we were doing about standing state. We had discussed about biogeochemical cycles. I told you there are two kinds of biogeochemical cycles, gaseous cycle and sedimentary cycles. What are the two kinds of cycles?
Gaseous and sedimentary.
Sedimentary cycle.
Beta, as soon as I finish this chapter today, tomorrow I'll be taking up a difficult unit that is biotechnology. We'll start with biotechnology tomorrow. Another unit which has a lot of weightage because I'm planning the next chapters are quite easy, pollution and all. That we can do 2 pages in a day. That is how I'm planning. Okay. At the last, I'll take up 2 pages every day. That's environment, pollution, ecosystem, all those things. Gaseous cycle. Reservoirs in the atmosphere and a nutrient occur in either gaseous or the vapor form. The reservoir of gases, all gases is atmosphere. What is the reservoir of all the gases?
Atmosphere.
Atmosphere.
And all the nutrients that we are talking about, whether it is carbon dioxide or whatever, it is occurs in either the gaseous form or vapor form. If there is anything which occurs in gaseous or vapor form, we include it in gaseous cycle. These cycles are faster than the other cycles. The most two important examples of gaseous cycles are carbon cycle and nitrogen cycle. See, if I talk about water cycle, you know about that also. If we compare the other cycles, the nitrogen cycle and the carbon cycle are comparatively faster than the other cycles. When we move on to sedimentary cycle, you will understand why these are faster. So what is the reservoir of gaseous cycles?
Atmosphere.
Atmosphere.
What are the two forms in which nutrients occur in this cycle?
Gaseous and vapor form.
Yes, very good. Which are the two main gaseous cycles which we have in our syllabus and which are comparatively faster than the sedimentary cycles?
Carbon and nitrogen
Cycle and
cycle.
nitrogen cycle.
Very good. So we'll study about carbon cycle. In short, it's not much detail. Carbon constitutes 49% of the dry weight of organism and it is next only to water. If we talk about any organism, then the maximum weight of an organism is because of water. And the second thing which contributes to the weight of the organism is carbon. If I have any organism with me, let's talk about human beings only or any other organism. Maximum weight is because of what, beta?
Water.
Water.
Water. And after water, 49% of the weight is actually because of the presence of carbon. This shows you that how much of carbon is present in living organisms. 71% carbon is found dissolved in oceans. This oceanic reservoir regulates the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Mainly, you will find carbon dissolved in oceans only. How much percent of carbon you will find it in oceans?
71%.
71%.
We have CO2 in the atmosphere, yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
So how much CO2 we have in the atmosphere is controlled by the reservoir of CO2. Where is the reservoir of CO2? Basically, I'm talking about the maximum amount of CO2. Atmosphere, and maximum is in where? Oceans? Where do you find maximum carbon, beta?
Oceans.
And oceans.
Yes. So this carbon which is present in the ocean controls that how much carbon dioxide will be present in the atmosphere. Fossil fuels also represent a reservoir of carbon. We are talking about where we are going to find carbon. We have carbon in, where do we have carbon? We have carbon in the oceans. We have carbon in the organism's body. We have carbon in fossil fuels also. Carbon cycling occurs through atmospheres, ocean, and through living and dead organisms. So basically, three places where carbon is going to get recycled or cycled. Number one, it is atmosphere. Number two, it is ocean. Number three, living organisms. And number four, dead organisms. When I say dead organisms, I'm talking about fossil fuels also. Okay, beta? Maximum amount of carbon is dissolved in.
Oceans.
Ocean.
You also have some amount of carbon in the form of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. We have already done that in organisms also 49% is carbon. So carbon is also present in living organisms. Fossil fuels, you must have done carbon, this coal, different varieties of coal, anthracite, lignite, bituminous. You remember a bit? How are they different? Tell me, how are these varieties different? How is one variety of coal different
Amount
from?
of carbon present.
Yes, the amount of carbon. The more the amount of carbon, the better is the fuel. So we have carbon in fossil fuels. What I'm trying to say is there are four different sources, main sources of carbon. Number one, it is oceans. Number two, in the form of CO2, it is found in atmosphere. Number three, in living organisms. And number four, in fossils. So the cycling takes place in these four only. Name the four main stages or main things which form the different stages of the carbon cycle. I'll start with the first one, oceans.
Atmosphere.
Atmosphere, in the form of what beta carbon exists?
CO2.
CO2, very good. Next, it is found in
Living organisms.
living organisms. About how much percent of weight in human organisms is carbon?
49%.
9%.
Good. And what is the fourth thing we have mentioned where
Dead
we find carbon?
organisms in the form of fossil fuels.
Dead organisms in the form of fossil fuels. Very good, Bache. So we are going to have recycling in these only. Carbon fixation or carbon assimilation. It is the same process, two names for it. It is called as, you must have done nitrogen fixation. Thoda sa yaad hoga. So we are going to do carbon fixation today. Carbon fixation or carbon assimilation, what does it mean? When your inorganic carbon means the non-living carbon, that means the carbon which is present in the form of carbon dioxide is converted into organic compounds. So the conversion of inorganic carbon into organic compounds is what we call as carbon fixation. Everybody with me? Carbon fixation means conversion of which form of carbon?
Inorganic carbon.
Inorganic
Good.
carbon.
Into what compounds?
Organic
Organic
compounds.
Good. Now we know that carbon dioxide in organic form is taken by green plants for photosynthesis. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
green plants are taking which form of carbon, Bache? Organic or inorganic?
Inorganic.
Inorganic.
Good. And then they're going to take carbon. They're going to prepare food. Okay. Organic compounds, glucose will also be prepared. And when these producers, they breathe, which gas is released? CO2.
Oxygen.
No, breathing, respiration in plants. Plants breathe like us only, beta. Plants have two processes, photosynthesis and respiration. In photosynthesis, they take in CO2 but give out O2. But respiration वो हमारे जैसे ही करते हैं. Exactly. They take in oxygen and they give out CO2. That is the reason you must have heard कि सब लोग कहते हैं कि we should not sleep under trees at night. Anybody will tell me why? Why should we not sleep under trees at night?
Ma'am, because they release CO2 in night.
Do they not release CO2 at day? They only breathe at night. They don't breathe at daytime. Socho, come on.
And breaking of food is going on at night.
Ma'am,
Very good,
because
very
they
good.
do not.
Yes. Speak, Peter. Whatever comes in your mind.
Ma'am, the rate of respiration is a lot higher in the night matlab, compared to the day because they are producing oxygen simultaneously in the day. And in night, they are only producing carbon dioxide by the processes.
Okay, very good. There was somebody else also speaking. Share your views.
Ma'am, because they don't photosynthesize at night.
Exactly. Too good, both of you. See, beta, during daytime, they're doing both the things, photosynthesis and breathing. Now, when they're breathing, they're giving out carbon dioxide. But that carbon dioxide is being utilized by the plant only for photosynthesis. अब रात में photosynthesis तो नहीं हो रहा है. So it is just giving out carbon dioxide. अब वो carbon dioxide plant ले नहीं रहा है. Daytime में तो वो वापस ले लेगा because it has to prepare its own food by photosynthesis. But night time, it is a byproduct, it is a waste product. So वो plant CO2 को बाहर निकाल देता है. Daytime, as soon as CO2 is released, it is again used by the plant for photosynthesis. But night photosynthesis is not taking place. So it is releasing a lot of carbon dioxide. That is why people say at night we should not sleep under the trees. So we were talking about carbon dioxide ko plants ne le liya, producers and also consumers. When we breathe respiratory activities, we return the carbon dioxide to the atmosphere. So if you see, this is a cycle. Carbon dioxide from the atmosphere was taken by green plants. Green plants, when they're breathing, they give out CO2. Green plants, when produced by eaten by consumers, like हम लोग हैं, हमने खा लिया कुछ, we also breathe, we also give out CO2. So carbon dioxide जो atmosphere से आया, वो वापस कहाँ चला गया?
Atmosphere.
Very good. How did it go? Can we have the stages? Who absorbed carbon dioxide from the environment?
Producers.
Producers. Now, there can be two possibilities. One, the producer is breathing. Which gas is it releasing? When a producer breathes, a green plant, when its respiration occurs in a green plant, which gas is released? We just now discussed. When green plants
CO2.
breathe, yes, beta, CO2. बिल्कुल हमारी तरह respiration होता है उनके अंदर. They take in O2 and they give out CO2. So one possibility is this, that green plants, they are taking in oxygen and giving out CO2. Second is green plants are eaten by consumers. For example, human beings. What will happen? Which gas will human beings release during photosynthesis?
CO2.
Yes, it is CO2. So where is the CO2 going back?
Atmosphere.
It was coming from where initially?
Atmosphere.
Atmosphere. And again, it is going back to the
Atmosphere.
atmosphere. Okay. So if you see, it's a cycle. जहां से आया था वहीं पे चला गया. Cycle means something which is a circular motion. So वहीं से start हुआ था, atmosphere से CO2 came and it has gone back to the atmosphere only. Now see this. Decomposers also contribute to carbon dioxide pool by the process of waste materials and dead organic matter of land or oceans. How do decomposers contribute to carbon dioxide pool? See, when they decompose the dead and decaying matter, they release carbon dioxide in the process of decomposition. फिर dead मतलब supposing कोई dead dog है या dead plant है, that was organic? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Now what will decomposers do? They will decompose the body, dead and decaying organism. And when this process of decomposition takes place, which gas is released? Carbon dioxide is released. So all three are contributing to send back the carbon dioxide to the atmosphere. कैसे बच्चे देखो, producers green plants respiration करेंगे, they will release CO2. Consumers like we people, we will also via respiratory activities give CO2. Decomposers also by the process of decomposition will release CO2 back. So the pool is still maintained. What was the reservoir pool? Mean क्या था? Reservoir क्या था हमारे gases का?
Atmosphere.
Atmosphere. Very good. So all three are contributing to send CO2 back to the reservoir. That is the atmosphere. Green plants से अपनी तरह से करा by respiration. Producers, they have already done. Similarly, we people, consumers, हम भी यही करते हैं. We also send CO2 back to the atmosphere, and decomposers भी यही काम करेंगे. Apart from this, burning of wood, forest fires, combustion, fossil fuels, volcanic activity, they are additional sources for releasing CO2 into the atmosphere. Whatever we are doing, that is important because it has a balance. ऐसे balance बना रहता है. जितना CO2 प्लांट्स ने लिया बेटा, उतना हम तीनों ने मिलके वापस कर दिया एनवायरमेंट में. ये एक्स्ट्रा है, जो नीचे की लाइन है, दिस इज एक्स्ट्रा. दैट इज व्हाई CO2 अमाउंट इज इंक्रीजिंग इन द एटमॉस्फेयर. अगर सिर्फ उतना होता रहेगा तो बैलेंस बना रहेगा. कितना? CO2 is being taken by plants and plants, consumers and decomposers are giving back CO2 to the atmosphere. इतने से तो बैलेंस मेंटेन रहता है. What increases the amount of CO2 is this beta. Burning of wood, forest fires, combustion of matter, fossil fuels, volcanic activity, they are additional sources for releasing CO2 into the atmosphere. We already have sufficient sources which will release CO2 to the atmosphere. These are additional sources. देखो बच्चे, see, rapid deforestation and burning of fossil fuels, transport have increased the rate of release of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. जब कार्बन साइकिल बना होगा तब ये नहीं सोचा होगा कि रोड पे इतना सारा ट्रांसपोर्ट चलेगा या हम इतना सारा फॉसिल फ्यूल्स यूज करेंगे या पॉपुलेशन इतनी ज्यादा हो जाएगी कि इतना CO2 रिलीज होगा. दैट इज द रीजन बेटा कि इम्बैलेंस हो गया है. वी डू नॉट हैव अ बैलेंस ऑफ कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड इन द एटमॉस्फेयर. चलिए लेट अस सी. प्लीज सी दिस फ्लो चार्ट. कैन यू सी कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड इन द एटमॉस्फेयर? सबसे ऊपर क्या लिखा है?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now we will all see कि कौन सी arrows ऊपर जा रहे हैं. Means what are the sources जो CO2 को atmosphere में भेज रहे हैं? Let us start सबसे शुरू अंदर से बेटा, ये वाला. Burning of forest fuel and organic debris. मतलब whenever we burn something, whether it is a fuel or wood or any dead remain, if you are burning something, the CO2 is going into the atmosphere. Number one, everybody with me. CO2 atmosphere में सबसे पहले किस तरह से जा रहा है बेटा? Burning of what?
Burning of forest, fuel wood, and organic debris.
Yes. Now let's move this side. See this. Combustion of fossil fuels, vehicles, electricity, heat, all these. The more the vehicles, the more the fossil fuels are burned. Again, CO2 is going where? It is going in the atmosphere. These are the two sources. If you can see, what are the two sources? Burning of. चलिए जल्दी बताइए. What is it? Burning
of forests.
Speak which then.
Combustion of fossil fuels by vehicles, electricity, and heat.
Okay. Now let's go down. Aquatic food chain. What is this? This is ocean. देखो ये जो छोटा सा triangular part है बेटा, इतना सा. Apart from the blue, ये blue वाला छोड़ के left पे देखिए. ये छोटा सा white part है. This is what we are talking about, water conditions. We have CO2 dissolved in water. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And we have photosynthesis by phytoplanktons. So when phytoplanktons will do photosynthesis, they will also release what? Respiration करेंगे and उनका decomposition भी होगा. Decay organisms. Can you see the dead remains of aquatic organisms? ये fish है हमारा. Fish दो काम करेगा. अगर इसकी death हो जाएगी तो ये decay करेगा. अगर ये alive है तो ये respiration करेगा. So both the processes, whether it is respiration or decomposition, दोनों से ये जो water ecosystem है Again, what is being released in the atmosphere is carbon dioxide. Let me explain this aquatic part again to you. बेटा इधर देखो, सिर्फ ये ब्लू वाला पार्ट मत देखिए, सिर्फ ये व्हाइट वाला पार्ट देखो, इतना सा. दिस शोज योर वाटर बॉडीज. वाटर बॉडीज में ये फिश दिखाई दे रहा है हमको, एंड प्लैंक्टॉन्स, दी स्मॉल स्मॉल ऑर्गेनिजम्स, प्लैंक्टॉन्स. दो चीजें हो सकती हैं. जब ये अलाइव है बेटा तो ये रेस्पिरेशन कर रहा है, प्लस ये जो छोटे छोटे प्लांट्स हैं वो फोटोसिंथेसिस कर रहे हैं. अगर वो फोटोसिंथेसिस कर रहे हैं तो व्हाट आर दे टेकिंग इन? ये एरो अंदर आता दिख रहा है आपको? दिस एरो इज कमिंग इनसाइड. व्हाई दिस कमिंग इनसाइड? Tell me, why CO2 being shown getting into the aquatic system? बताइए बताइए. CO2, why is it going inside? What can be the reason? बेटा ये देखो, ये प्लैंक्टॉन्स है. Yes, very good. It's written photosynthesis. Can you see it? Photosynthesis. We have aquatic plants. Very good, beta. We have aquatic plants. So aquatic plants are undergoing photosynthesis. So CO2 अंदर भी जा रहा है. एक तरीका है CO2 अंदर जा रहा है. That is photosynthesis. And CO2 is already dissolved in water. अब बाहर निकलने के दो तरीके हैं. कौन से? One is respiration and the other is decomposition. These fishes or other small organisms who breathe kar rahe hain, they're giving out CO2. Or when they are dead, I just told you decomposers. During decomposition, which gas is released?
CO2.
CO2.
So ये वाला समझ में आ गया aquatic? Aquatic में CO2 अंदर क्यों जा रहा था? क्यों जा रहा था? जल्दी बताइए. Just now one friend of yours told.
For photosynthesis.
Yes, beta, for photosynthesis. And what are the two ways by which it is going out? ये respiration and
Decomposition.
yes. Let's talk about fishes or other organisms which stay in water. So when the respiration process is going on, which gas are they releasing? They are also releasing CO2. And if they die, decomposition process hoga, then also they will release CO2. So what did we see, beta? अंदर दो सोर्स है कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड के. एक तो हम एटमॉस्फेयर बाहर से ले रहे हैं फॉर फोटोसिंथेसिस, एंड अदर CO2 इज ऑलरेडी डिसॉल्व्ड इन वाटर. सो टू सोर्सेस इन एंड टू सोर्सेस आउट. ये देखिए क्या हो रहा है. लुक हियर, ऑर्गेनिक सेडिमेंट्स. कैन यू सी दीस प्लैंक्टॉन्स?
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody? Okay. Now these are forming organic sediments. ये अंडर द ग्राउंड की बात हो रही है बेटा. ये पूरा जो लाइन है ये अंडर द ग्राउंड है. क्या क्या है इसके अंदर? We've got oil and gas. We've got limestone and dolomites. Organic sediments, calcareous sediments. Calcareous sediments कहाँ से आए होंगे? Decaying organism से. बेटा जब ऑर्गेनिज्म डिके होता है तो उसका स्किन तो डिके कर जाता है, बट जो बोन्स होते हैं कैल्शियम कंटेन, वो काफी टाइम तक अंदर ही रहता है इन द सॉइल. बोन्स. इफ यू रीड मर्डर मिस्ट्रीज, यू मस्ट हैव रेड, अगर पढ़ते हो तो, कि सच अ मर्डर हैपेंड एंड डेड बॉडी को दबा दिया, फिर कितना 3-4 साल बाद द केस ओपन, एंड व्हेन इट वाज डिग्ड द बोन्स वर फाउंड. यस, स्किन तो नहीं मिलता है बिकॉज स्किन डिकम्पोजेस वेरी सून. जनरली व्हाट इज रिकवर्ड? What is recovered?
Bones.
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 Bones are recovered. Because they contain a lot of calcium and calcium is stronger. वो जल्दी decompose नहीं करता है बेटा. Certain murder mysteries we have read about where decompose जल्दी करने के लिए dead bodies के साथ salt डाल दिया गया बहुत सारा. This is, I'm talking about real life incidents I've read about in newspapers. A dead body was dumped after murder and उसके साथ salt के 2-3 बोरे भर के साथ में डाल दिए गए. Can anybody tell me salt क्यों डाला होगा? बेटा salt. Well, try करो. Very good. Body decomposes soon. Salt जल्दी decompose करता है. Water loss कर देता है, immediately body decompose हो जाती है. So In such cases, एक चीज जो बची रहती है for quite some years, which works as an evidence, is bones. This is calcareous sediments. So they could be dead remains of aquatic organisms. ये भी हो सकते हैं इधर वाले, land वाले भी हो सकते हैं. तो under the ground हमें क्या क्या दिख रहा है? Oil and gas. What else?
Organic sediments, calcareous
Yes.
sediments,
Yes.
coal,
Limestone and dolomites. अच्छा,
dolomites.
ऑर्गेनिक सेडिमेंट्स कहाँ से आए होंगे? अगेन dead plants, dead animals, they'll be considered in what category? Organic
compound.
sediments.
Sediments.
Leaves, yes, leaves, dry leaves. Sometimes an earthquake comes तो पूरे के पूरे trees जो है वो नीचे settle हो जाते हैं, अंदर चले जाते हैं. So now let me talk about this. पूरा underground वाला part revise कर रहे हैं जल्दी से. ये white वाला part क्या है जो blue से left side पे है?
Water.
Water ecosystem. Very good. Water ecosystem में we have two sources of carbon dioxide. जल्दी बताइए क्या क्या था, कहाँ है CO2? One, it is dissolved in water. Yes or no? देखो बच्चा, it is dissolved in water ना?
Yes, ma'am.
And दूसरा photosynthesis से आ जा रहा था. ठीक है बच्चे? So ये आपके पास ये वाला आ गया एक. अब चलिए आगे चलते हैं हम लोग. अंडरग्राउंड में ये सब कुछ था. All these things. अब ग्राउंड के ऊपर we have already done. See, this is your detritus food chain. Detritus food chain means decomposer वाला food chain है ये पूरा. Organic sediments, जब decomposition process हो रहा होता है बेटा, again what is released is CO2. ये अब चलिए, अब मुझे बताइए, I hope I've not missed out on anything. CO2 in atmosphere, this is burning of forest fuel, wood and organic debris, combustion of fossil fuels for vehicles, electricity and heat. And इधर ये कहाँ से आ रहा है? Photosynthesis, terrestrial food chains. दो तरह की food chain से CO2 आ रहा है. One is terrestrial food chain. टेरेस्ट्रियल मतलब लैंड पे जितने भी आपके प्लांट्स हैं, एनिमल्स हैं, ये दिख रहे हैं, काऊ, बफेलो, पता नहीं क्या एनिमल दिख रहा है आपको अंडर द ट्री?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So they will all breathe, whether it is plants or animals, will all breathe and will give out CO2. This is known as the terrestrial food chain. So we are all breathing, we are releasing CO2. This is your detritus food chain. Decomposers. Decomposers दोनों तरह से. Okay, it's going to see this plant, ये दोनों काम कर रहा है. इधर CO2 भी रिलीज करेगा because it is performing photosynthesis. And under the ground क्या क्या चल रहा था हमारा? We had aquatic and we had this underground. What kind of a cycle is this? Gaseous or sedimentary?
Gaseous.
Gaseous cycle. Now the last thing that we need to do is sedimentary cycles. Reservoir is Earth's crust. What was the reservoir in gaseous cycles, बच्चे?
Atmosphere.
Atmosphere. And sedimentary cycles में what is the reservoir?
Earth's crust.
Yes. Neutrons occur in the non-gaseous form. These cycles are comparatively slower than the gaseous cycles. So अगर हम जल्दी से difference compare करते हैं दोनों के बीच में, so number one, there the reservoir was atmosphere. Here the reservoir is
Earth's crust.
yes. There the neutrons occurred in gaseous or vapor form, and here the neutrons occur in which form?
Non-gaseous form.
Non-gaseous form. Gaseous cycles were comparatively faster and sedimentary cycles are slower. There we had two examples, carbon cycle and, jaldi bataiye, which was the other one we discussed about gaseous cycles? We said
Nitrogen.
nitrogen cycle.
Nitrogen.
Yes. Here also we have two examples. We have to just do one in our syllabus, that is phosphorus cycle. Phosphorus is a major constituent of biological membranes, nucleic acids, and energy transfer system. All the membranes, mainly all the membrane systems are made up of phosphorus. All the nucleic acids contain phosphorus. And jitna bhi energy transfer system hai beta, at one stage to another stage, there also phosphorus is needed. Animal shells, bones, teeth are all made up of phosphorus only. So mainly if you say where are you going to find phosphorus around you in your daily life, animal shells, bones and teeth. क्या लग रहा है, ये hard होता होगा, soft होता होगा?
hard.
Yes, देखो बेटा, shells, bones and teeth, तो obviously hard ही है. ठीक है बच्चे, this is a very simplified model of phosphorus cycle. These cycles are not important from examination point of view, but this year we don't know, so let's do this. We'll start from here, producers, green plants. ठीक है बच्चे, दो तीन बातें हो सकती हैं producers के साथ. एक तो they are eaten by consumers, इसी को लेके चलते हैं. Producers were eaten by consumers die, and then detritus, dead. Decomposition. Dead ka what has started is decomposition. It goes back in the soil in the form of a solution. Phosphorus goes back in the form of soil solution, and then weathering हो गया कभी कभी, तो वो rock minerals में चला गया. Another possibility is ये जो आपके producers थे, litter fall. Litter fall means उनके leaves गिर गए, fall कर गए, पत्ते या जो भी उनकी branches थी, कुछ गिर गया, dry होके गिर गया. This is called litter fall. What is it called?
Litter fall.
अगेन वो detritus है तो वो भी detritus है, तो आगे का प्रोसेस उसके साथ भी सेम ही रहेगा. If you see, it is going to remain the same only. ये arrow हमारा उल्टा जा रहा है. See this. Phosphorus is present in the soil in solution form, मतलब it is dissolved in water. Under the soil, if you go for phosphorus, it is actually dissolved in water. So plants, they uptake this phosphorus, they need phosphorus. NPK पढ़ा है, the best fertilizer. What is NPK? 9th 10th में पढ़ा होगा बच्चा.
Nitrogen,
NPK.
phosphorus, potassium.
Yes. So phosphorus is very important for the producers. So they take it from the soil. So that is why if you see, it is written uptake and arrow ऊपर जा रहा है. ये solution form में phosphorus जो आया from this dead remains or detritus, it is sometimes taken by the plants, or sometimes it is run off. Extra water, extra rain. तो water, because it is dissolved in water बेटा, तो वो drain out हो जाता है कई बार. Water logging हो गया, extra rain हो गई, तो दो चीजें हो सकती हैं. ये जो phosphorus dissolved है soil में, या तो plants ले लेंगे इसको, they need it, it's a very good fertilizer, या फिर कई बार run off भी हो जाता है. Extra rain हो गई, so soil water drain out हो गया, and phosphorus is dissolved in water. It is present as a soil solution. So these are the possibilities. The natural reservoir of phosphorus is rock, which contains phosphorus in the form of phosphates. Mainly you will find it in the rocks, and rocks made phosphorus is present in which form?
Phosphates.
Phosphates. Very good. When rocks are weathered, minute amounts of phosphates dissolved in the soil solution. बेटा देखो rocks के छोटे छोटे pieces आके नीचे soil में गिरे, तो ये जो phosphate था, it dissolves in water and solution form बन जाता है. यहीं से it is absorbed by the plants, and finally जो हमने ये पढ़ा था, देखो rocks का weathering हो रहा है. Can you see? Weathering of rocks. Weathering of rocks से phosphates they dissolve in water, ये soil solution बन गया. Soil solution से it is taken by the plants, and finally from plants it goes to the animals, that is herbivores. We also take it from the plants. The waste product, the dead organisms are also decomposed by bacteria. तो जब decomposition process होगा बेटा, bacteria decompose करेंगे, then also they will release back phosphorus. They will release phosphorus back. Main differences: carbon cycle, phosphorus cycle. Respiratory release of carbon in the atmosphere. Here there is release of phosphorus. Atmospheric input of carbon through the rainfall are higher. Atmospheric input of phosphorus through rainfall are much smaller than carbon. Obviously we know कि carbon का amount ज़्यादा है. So when it comes down with the rainfall, तो carbon ज़्यादा आता है, phosphorus कम आता है. Acceptable amount of gaseous exchange of carbon between organisms and environment. Here बेटा negligible, बहुत ही कम exchange होता है. Carbon का तो बहुत ज़्यादा होता है cycling, one organism to another organism. Phosphorus amount comparatively बहुत कम होती है. You can add on more differences. You can say this is a gaseous cycle, this is a sedimentary cycle. This is comparatively faster, this is comparatively slower. Another difference you can have is, tell me very quickly about gaseous and sedimentary cycles. The nutrients are stored in the form of, here in carbon cycle it is which form?
Gaseous and vapor form.
Gaseous form.
Gaseous and vapor form. And here you'll generally have it in which forms?
Non-gaseous.
Non-gaseous forms.
Non-gaseous.
So 2 तो general differences आ जाएंगे हमारे. If the question comes difference between carbon cycle and phosphorus cycle, give 2 general differences between gaseous cycle and sedimentary cycles. And बाकी 3 specific बेटा ये वाले. Release of CO2 into the atmosphere. लेकिन phosphorus respiration से release नहीं होता है. पहला difference हमारा यही था. Atmosphere में CO2 goes by respiration, but phosphorus respiration से नहीं जाता है. It does not go like this. Exchange जो rainfall से नीचे आता है, carbon that is more, and phosphorus का amount बहुत ही कम होता है. Plus the cycling of carbon is more compared to the exchange of phosphorus. Phosphorus amount is comparatively quite less compared to what we talk about the carbon cycle, carbon exchange and phosphorus cycles. So we had two kinds of ecosystem, two kinds of cycles. Last 1 minute left with me. Tell me very quickly, what are the two different forms of cycles?
Gaseous and sedimentary.
Gaseous and sedimentary.
Which cycle did we do for gaseous? Beta, please be present tomorrow. I'll be
Carbon.
starting biotechnology.
Carbon cycle.
Carbon
Very
cycle.
Very good, children. Carbon cycle.